know what's going on inside my body. Are we central?
I don't know. You're edging me out of front. You want to do the podcast, but alright. I see how it is. You're central.
Hey, it's me! I'm Anna!
What's
up?
It's your girl,
It's
Anna
your girl.
Aiken.
I'm back from Europe. Got some chin hair.
Yeah, you changed.
I have. Big time. Mm-hmm. I transitioned.
Wow. Good for you.
It's Joe! It's Joe! Shit, guys. It's Joe. I was kidding. It's me. It's me, Joe. I'm back from not going anywhere.
Been busy.
I've been a really busy boy. I'm still busy. I just had to cancel things today just to be here.
Yeah, you sure did.
I really did. But it's good to be back because I've wanted to do it for a long time, you know?
I'm closing the window. Keep going. I'm closing the window. I don't want those.
Sometimes you get what you want.
Yeah,
It's just not what... You just realise it's not what you actually wanted. I wanted to have the dominance to force you out, not to have you
willingly
leave. Yeah, no, I've been busy. Had a uni. Last year at uni to complete. Working.
And you're done now, right?
Yeah, I've
You're
got
done
one more
uni.
thing.
Right.
I've got one, like an
exam.
internship to go and an exam.
Okay.
Should then get into the internship. For teaching, in case you remember.
Yeah, Ep 1.
In case you don't. F1?
No, Ep 1. Episode 1.
Episode 1.
When we were talking about pet peeves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because people are always like,
Oh,
they
man.
need more men.
You're a good fan.
I am. I'm
Or a
probably
good
our
friend.
biggest fan.
Good friend or fan?
I'll take both. I'm both. I can close that door, I bet. I'm sure I can hear you through that.
They're not related. The door closing and you being the biggest fan.
No, you're right.
I guess.
It was annoying me that it was open.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you, Joe.
Cool. Hey, so questions? Question time?
All right.
I guess?
So little. We're going back. We're going back to the podcast setup that we're doing because obviously the last episode with Anna there was no formula. It was just
I didn't
Anna.
watch it
Yeah, you still haven't, which is
Still
nuts
watched
to
it.
me.
as an active
It's a
device.
good episode,
All right.
and it's very funny.
She's just not me. She's just replacing me, and so
I hear
just,
that.
I'm
Trying to deal with that,
just dealing with that. And there might come a time where I watch it.
where you are able to.
What if it's better? What if it's better? That's all.
Well,
Tom.
see, it's not.
You put me in a tough position. What if it's better?
It can't be better.
Than the question time with Joe.
It can't. It's different. It's a different thing.
What if it's what the people want?
It might be what the people want. That's a
might
valid
want
fear.
Just us talking.
Yeah, that's fine though. We can do that. But see, I feel like, and let me know.
What if I do a worse job of the talking
than Anna did? Well, then I'll have to get Anna back, and you're out of a job.
That's what I'm
my
saying.
fear.
That's what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying.
But I feel like the questions, like our setup,
Mm-hmm.
like just completely transparent. Our setup is to find like interesting or like stupid questions, which then give us like the catalyst to have an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Or like just whatever. So
just
we're
need
kind of doing the same thing that Anna and I were doing.
Oh.
It's just we've got a little catalyst in there as well.
Got a topic.
Yeah, a little cheeky.
Okay.
Little cheeky something. All right.
Okay. Give us a lowdown. So there was two really good ones in the cafe.
I wouldn't
and I
say
said,
really-
read them out to me.
Yeah.
And you said no. I'm going to save it for the.
I
pod.
wanted your reaction, and I also want to just chuck a little caveat out the front.
Caveat.
I wouldn't say they were really good.
Oh.
One
was
is
interesting.
interesting, and one is just kind of fine. We'll start with the fine one,
Okay. Fine.
and it's a little bit trash. I'm just slowly going further and further
Okay.
down.
Sure.
When was the last time you had dinner in bed?
What?
So goofy. Oh my gosh! I haven't been watching the Minecraft series.
I have.
I feel like everybody except me has.
Well,
Because
yeah.
I looked at it, I was like, oh, I don't want to watch this.
It's pretty good.
Is it
I'm
really?
surprised. I was like, no, he's not good, but it's just funny. It's just well done.
All right.
Last time I had dinner in bed.
Yeah.
Whoa. I don't know if I've ever done that.
Really?
I don't know if I've ever.
You've never had dinner in
No.
bed? At like a hotel or something?
Hotel?
Yeah. Like when you've been on holiday somewhere?
I haven't been on a holiday. No.
Ever. I've never left my house.
No, seriously, I could not think. Like, I was in my bed last night, but I didn't eat dinner there. Dinner in bed.
No, I think dinner in bed at home is a weird thing.
I think I surely would have had to have moved out. Because it's kind of like there's other people in the house I'm sitting down with.
Right.
I still live at home, so I'm not.
No, absolutely.
I'm not
That's
just
fair.
eating dinner in my room. I'm like, I better go down when I'm home.
That'd be so weird. If you're like, hey, mum, dad, don't mind me. I'll just take the plate.
Yeah,
Just head to my bed.
Yeah. So I don't know if I've ever done that.
Okay.
So seriously, I can't think of a time I've eaten dinner in bed.
I thought we might get lucky with a little. You might have.
Here's this old story.
You've set me up perfectly.
Oh man, you have set me up. No.
Well, that's okay.
I eat breakfast in bed. Sometimes, it's really cold when I get up in the morning. So I work just across the lake. If you remember from episode 2, or one of those, I'm not sure.
One of them.
I work just across there. I can see it. I can see where I work. And sometimes I have to get up really early in the morning, at 6. Not really early. There's someone at 4 going.
6, please. No, 6 is so early.
Yeah, 6 is early for me.
Yeah.
I'm a tired boy often. And so I get up, and because it's cold, I just get my cereal.
Yes.
And I get back under the blanket.
That's crazy.
Although
what if you just spill some milk?
I did. There have been times where I've just been like, ah.
You don't want milk in your sheets.
Yeah, well, they have to get changed. Pretty
that
too
sucks,
sweet. Yeah. But it's awful. I'm pretty sure I didn't just spill it. It wasn't just but you put it on the thing, and then it's just not a flat surface.
Yeah, it's a bed.
It's a bed.
Yeah.
So, and then I think I stood up to go.
Yep.
And just went.
Yep.
I stood to it too close to the bowl and just went.
Yep.
I was like, this is exactly what Dad's. That's why Dad says don't eat in your bed.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
it makes a lot of sense.
Some lessons you just have to learn on your own.
You're absolutely right.
Like a large coffee.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Exactly right.
Don't order a large coffee, people.
Because it's... Actually, I haven't learned that lesson yet.
You're allowed to, but I don't. I don't think it's worth it.
Lesson yet. I'm still there. I enjoy a large.
That's good. Well, I think that's the thing. Do anything if you enjoy it.
Well, I enjoy killing people.
Alright.
I enjoy...
Okay, fine. You raise a fantastic point.
Yeah, okay.
But I think...
Clarify.
Everything... You can, you've got rules. There's rules to life.
Not if I'm a psychopath.
No, I know. I know if you're a psycho, then you don't necessarily follow the rules. But I think, if you come up with the idea of, I'd never order a large coffee, or you can have general rules that you can live by, but it's there's always the exception, if this person actually just enjoys doing whatever, then it's all right, fine, you're the exception to the rule.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because the reason being, let's just give it full context. The reason being, I hope it didn't pick up. If it did, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. What am I saying? Oh yeah, coffee. So
you tell me that.
So this is it. This is the problem.
Okay.
With a large coffee.
Yeah.
You've got two options. You've either got a good coffee or you've got a bad coffee. And by that I mean you've got good beans or bad beans, or the person making it knows what they're doing or doesn't know what they're doing.
Human being or a bad human being.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, so you know, there's a lot of things that make a coffee a good or a bad coffee. There's a lot of different parts that come into it.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't really matter. You either have a good coffee or a bad coffee.
Yeah.
And if it's a bad coffee, but you've already bought it and you have to drink it, I would rather a small amount of that. And also, when you order a small coffee, you get one shot of coffee with a small amount of milk.
Should I be taking notes or something?
You can watch this
back
watch
the video.
I guess write it out. So this, the main thing is that when you're mixing two things, right? You've got coffee and you've got milk. If you've got a good coffee and you've got a good amount of milk, good shot of coffee that is, and a good amount of milk, then it'll be a great coffee, right? But the odds of you getting a good coffee are pretty low. That's okay. That's okay, Joe. The odds, this is what the audience is doing right now. You are the audience.
I'm not.
The odds of you getting a good coffee is fairly low. Realistically, if you go to a cafe, you're probably going to get a trash coffee. It just is how...
Isn't that their job?
Yeah, they do.
That's
I don't
their
know.
job.
I know. But, I get a trash coffee more than I get a good coffee. But think about it.
Something's so wrong with that.
I agree. And they charge a whole lot.
$4.50.
Yeah. For a bad coffee, for something that I won't enjoy. Yep.
Well, so you really don't enjoy it. It gives you the kick, but you don't have to like it.
Well, no, it doesn't give me a kick.
Ah.
That's the thing. I drink coffee purely for the flavour.
Oh.
Which is why I like a small coffee, because I'm not drinking it for like hydration. I'm not drinking it for the caffeine.
No one should.
No, there's better things to be drinking for hydration.
Urine.
If you're in a spot where you need to, sure.
Yes, don't drink coffee.
I guess I'd drink urine over coffee for hydration.
I think I would as well.
Okay.
A large one. A large urine.
A large urine. I'll have one large urine to go, please. Sure.
Although it's just for the flavour that I drink that, so maybe just a small.
Right.
Small urine.
Yeah, that checks out. Anyway.
Caveat.
Good lord.
What does that mean again?
Caveat?
Yeah.
It's like a little, like, exception. So you're like...
Great.
You'd say something and you're like, well, a caveat, like, it's like, I know I'm going to be wrong in this one instance or something, you know?
Okay.
So you add like a little caveat and say, I get it, but whatever.
Keep going, buddy.
Anyway, thank you. I've lost my train of thought again.
Sorry.
Odds are you're going to get a trash coffee. So if it's a small coffee, that's good because you have to drink less of it. But you're also like, you're having more coffee like to the drink. The ratio of like liquid to coffee, you're getting more because there's physically less liquid in there, right? And in a large, some people don't do a double shot in a large. Some cafes just don't do it, like, because normally if you get a large, it's a double shot
I didn't
of
know
coffee.
that.
That's why it's more money,
Right.
because it's more coffee, more milk, right?
But I just milk.
Yeah,
Or water.
but see, people don't necessarily give you a double shot always in a large. Well, it's outrageous.
There have been so many times where I could have banged this table.
Mm-hmm. And you should have. And I would stand by it, no matter how bad the audio. But yeah, anyway.
Add a little bang effect.
Yeah, sure. I'll try.
Yeah?
I'll try. No
Count
promises.
on you, Tom.
No Yeah, I don't know. I always go small coffee. Just because you're kind of guaranteed a nicer experience, no matter how good or bad the coffee is. Because if it's a great coffee, you're still drinking a great coffee, and it's probably a little bit stronger, like flavor-wise, than if you got a large coffee with nice beans and stuff.
Maybe. Baby.
But if it's a large, it's odds are you're going to get a watery, milky mess. Like, odds are.
Which is what we just had.
Yeah.
It was
yeah,
pretty watery.
absolutely. The cafe
watery.
we went to, I had a small, and it was still watery. Come on!
Sorry, Tom.
I just want a good coffee, man. Is it really that hard? Do I need to get behind the freaking counter?
You know where you need to go for a good coffee?
Where?
In Christchurch.
Okay. You know what we should do?
What?
We should just fly to New Zealand one day.
Yeah, here's the kicker though. So in
Sure.
Christchurch, within their airport district,
Yeah.
in their juicy rental car company
Yes. Like, office?
office,
Sure.
there's a great coffee machine that I tried.
Alright, there's no way that's
and
good
I
coffee.
had a great caramel latte. Yeah.
I think you were tired and hungry or something, and so it just felt like a great coffee. And I think that can make it a great coffee. But I think if you went back, like in a normal state of mind, I don't think it'd be.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. But because that week I was starving to death.
Yeah.
Not really starving. I lost a lot of weight that week.
That sounds like you were starving. Maybe.
Yeah, we tramped for that week, so for 5 days, and we were eating the food out of our backpacks, and then we dropped off. Oh no, we were picking up our car. Jared and I were going to keep going to Queenstown. Jared behind the camera. We were going to go on our way to Queenstown.
Our producer.
And Ben was flying out from
Yes.
that airport, and we had just been tramping for the whole week.
Yep.
And just kind of slowly starving to
Yep.
death.
Yeah.
Anyway.
How did
And
that go?
you're
So
right.
what did you do for food?
Oh, so you pack all your food beforehand.
Yeah. So you just had,
there's
like,
a lot of muesli
classic-
stuff. We had like heat up meals, like little sachet butter chicken.
Yep. Yep.
Heated up in a little cook pot. That was cool. Brekkie was brekkie was like oats,
Okay.
but it was really bad oats. 'Cause
Yeah.
it didn't have honey or anything.
Yeah.
So it was just plain oats. We'd be walking for like 6 to 8 hours a day.
Right.
So
Oh
it's like-
man, I'm so glad I didn't come on this trip.
You sure?
Yeah.
I had the best time. I seriously loved
I
it.
don't think I would have enjoyed it.
Anyway, point being, when we arrived
Yeah.
at that juicy rental car pickup place.
Yep.
I just pressed a button. Boop.
Oh, yeah.
Caramel latte.
Oh, man.
And it just went,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. This
Oh,
is the
man.
best thing I've ever...
Oh,
this is the best coffee I've
yes,
ever had.
dude. Yes,
and it
yes,
still
yes.
stands today. The best coffee I've ever
That
had.
would have honestly been the best.
It was seriously so good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There you go. Coffees.
this all started from breakfast in bed.
Dinner in bed.
Oh. Yeah,
When was the last time you had dinner in bed? That was the
Yeah, you're
name.
right.
And you've never had dinner in bed?
never. Have you?
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm not saying like this is why I was saying on a holiday, because I've gone to a hotel and gone and picked up food and brought it back to the hotel and eaten it in bed
Yeah, okay.
while I was like,
So when you suggested, have you ever had dinner in bed? Not even in a hotel?
yeah,
That
because
was
I was
based
like,
on your very personal
yeah.
experience.
But I just figured like so many people would have done that. Like, you know, when you're like, first night you get to a hotel and you're like, I've been driving all day or whatever.
Oh, sure.
I can't be able to go to a restaurant. I'll just pick up some like Chinese or something and bring it back to the hotel.
Did we eat in bed when we went to Coffs Harbour together? Did we?
I don't know.
What else did we do in Coffs Harbour?
Um,
We skated on the first day.
We skated a fair bit.
Oh, we skated on the roof of the car park.
Oh, that was so sick.
That was cool. We were cool.
We were cool
We were
that
cool.
night.
That was a cool night. That was a cool night.
We were cool.
I was
we
probably
were
wearing
cool
something
dudes.
like this.
Yeah.
You probably something like
No
that.
doubt.
Just skating around.
Yep, that was dope.
We were going to try and do some train track stuff, but I don't know
Oh,
if we were
yeah.
game. I wasn't very game. I'm kind of game.
I
I still haven't crossed that.
Like, I'm down, but I don't really know the point. You know? Like, car park was dope because it was a big, flat, concrete thing, and you could go all the way up, so you get a beautiful view at night,
Yeah.
and it's great for skating.
Yeah.
So I get, like, there's a reason to, like,
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, I'm being all edgy and, like, breaking the law, breaking into this place. It's like, there's an actual, like, goal. Train things, I don't really get. Like, what's the goal? You know?
Walk on the train track.
Sure.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like, why, though? Like, what do you get? What do you get out of it?
Not much, I guess. I guess you're right. Not a whole lot. I think it's just that you're not supposed to be there. Kind of feeling.
Sure.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of
Sure.
cool. You're right,
Sure,
there's
sure,
no point. Ugh.
I feel like the like risk to payoff ratio is not there.
So if you get hit by a train, it's like...
Yeah, you're like,
It makes sense.
if I got hit by a train
Yeah.
while I was doing something nuts,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I went out doing something dope. You know? But if I get killed by a train because I wanted to walk on the tracks,
Well,
I regret everything that got
So
me to
what
that
would
point.
you have to do in order for it to be worth it? Like if you were train hopping, like riding it, you still would be like,
Because then I just see you on the news and everybody watching the news is like, look at that idiot.
well, yeah.
I don't want to be.
That's what I mean. It's kind of one of those things where you got to go, if I were to die, would it
Yeah.
make total sense?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Am
that's
I happy to
exactly
die
why-
here?
It's exactly why you don't do that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, that's a great question to ask yourself.
it's like, if
Am
were
I
to die-
happy to die here?
Yeah,
If the answer is no, don't do it.
that's true. Take risks if you're willing to die
I think
for your risk.
that's a good question though. What would get you to a point where you'd be happy to get hit by a train? Like what activity would you have to be doing in order for you to go, you know what? I'm happy to go out now.
Taking somebody off the track,
Sure.
helping them.
Absolutely. Because that's a win-win.
Win-win.
And this is what I was thinking about. If somebody was I talking to you, like I'd take a bullet for you. I think I was saying this to you, right?
You tell me that.
Maybe it
every
was
day.
someone else. Every time I meet,
Don't
every
joke.
time I see you,
Take a bullet for you.
because taking a bullet for someone
Yeah.
is an absolute win-win.
Yeah.
Because
Except for the fact that you die.
yes, you're right. There's losing.
There's
losing in there.
There's a lot of losing actually
But-
in that win-win.
But
Yes.
if someone's about to shoot you, right?
Yeah.
If they shoot you and I do nothing, I'm bad. I'm a bad person, right? It's just straight up.
Okay.
Like I could understand why somebody didn't act, but also you kind of like you should have done something, right?
Yeah.
So sure, and also I feel like the guilt of just not doing anything would be something. So that's a lose. right?
Lose.
Also, I have to see you get shot, and then he'll probably shoot me as well. So, it's a lose. So if I jump, there's two things I either miss the bullet, and you get shot anyway, and I look like a hero.
Beat right.
That's a win.
That's a win.
That's a win.
Because you are alive.
Because I'm alive, and I don't even get hurt, right?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I guess you
But I'm a hero. That's a win.
hypothetically, yeah.
That's a win.
Yeah.
And the other outcome is if you dive and the bullet does hit you, you die a hero.
You die a hero. Or you don't die and you just...
Right, and you're a
shot
hero.
wound,
Oh,
yeah.
man. Like, I don't think you can ask much more than dying as a hero.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like...
If there's ever a situation where you can dive in front of a bullet for someone, you should always do it.
Always do it.
Because it's a win-win.
Always dive in front of the bullet. Win-win.
Absolute win-win.
Like, Tom has come over recently and we've been watching Lord of the Rings.
We sure have.
And as you know, one of the most special character arcs in that entire trilogy is that of Boromir.
Yep.
And he is fully redeemed.
Sure.
He's fully
Redempted.
redempted. He's fully redeemed in his final moments. All the temptation, all the anger, and all the stuff. He's like, no, I'm going out as a hero.
Yep.
This is who I am.
And think about how much, how much he wipes off of his character by going out as a hero. Like, he could have done so many bad things.
Yeah.
And if you still die a hero, then that erases a whole lot.
I guess it does, to a degree. But what's the point in where, even if you did that, you wouldn't be considered good? In human eyes.
As in, if you do it to be a hero, do you mean?
Well, even the, like, what would you have to do in your life that even if you went out like a Boromir, you still wouldn't be, everyone would be like, sorry, man, still not.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a
lot of stuff, that's what I mean.
Rapes up there.
It's big time.
Murder, just, horrific murder things is up there. That sort of thing.
I think I kind of knew. I just meant.
Sure. There are definitely things that,
it's kind of interesting because it's kind of like it's as if there's this scale that we kind of just slide people up and down on, which probably isn't even there. Is Boromir redeemed by his last actions? Maybe not. Would I be? If I died for somebody? Or is life about more than that?
Oh, are you saying if you died now as a hero?
Yeah.
But you're a good dude.
Sure, I'm just saying. What if
if you
the rest of my life from this point, then I'm not. But then I'm like, going back to my roots. Going back to my roots. Tell my story. You know?
I do know.
It's kind of interesting to think about.
So I guess the takeaway is that no matter what you've done in your life, always try to die a hero. Mm-hmm. Because it'll help.
It'll help.
It'll at least help.
That was all from...
Oh, yeah?
Do you have dinner in bed?
Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
Conversations, eh?
Wow. Take that, Anna.
Yeah. Talking about your trip and stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
Nick off.
Yeah. All right. Well, look. Do you want to go next question and see what rabbit hole we go down?
See where we go.
This one is kind of interesting, and it's actually under a topic of etiquette, which I didn't know was a topic. I think that's a great topic for us to look into for questions.
Sure.
Because that's like social etiquette is kind of what we
that's true.
like to talk about.
We're like, yeah, we're very socially
etiquette.
Etiquette. You're right.
Okay, here's a question.
Yeah.
Do you ask first before you kiss someone?
First kiss?
That's all they said.
First kiss? Maybe baby. Or maybe this is a case of if you have to ask, maybe you know the answer.
That's a great answer. That is oh boy, that's a good answer.
Hard cut.
Next question.
No, I don't know.
That's a great answer.
Well, because it's kind of like...
It's a fantastic point. I think
I asked for the first time when
Sure.
I did it for the first time because that's probably I don't just ever want to go.
Well, if you do that,
No,
you're
you're
kissing.
right. No one should. Definitely
should
don't
do
do that.
that.
But I think less about because it is kind of an awkward thing. It's not like a
Sure.
in the heat of the moment. But if you're waiting for that perfect moment, because when I did it, it was we had been dating for almost a month, which is a long time. Usually people kiss before they're dating, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know. Tom.
I guess it depends.
Guess it depends. Anyway, we had not kissed until we were dating.
Sure.
For like almost a month.
Yep.
And it's kind of like I don't just want to like keep missing the cues and the hints, so I kind of just took it into my own hands. I was like, I'm gonna kiss you, and then I did.
Kiss me, Joe.
She didn't say anything.
Kiss
she didn't
me.
say that. No. Ah, no, I'm so uncomfy. So the first time, yes, but then every other time afterwards, not really. It was just very like,
right. I think you've got to assume that it's first time.
Maybe
because if you've already kissed, what do you mean?
Yeah,
and if you're dating,
even still, maybe like it would have been great if maybe before then there was just a clear moment where it was like, oh, and you just knew, both of you just knew. But we didn't have that, so I took matters into my own hands.
Sure.
I want to kiss and I want it now.
I haven't kissed in quite a while, so get over
Forever,
here,
in fact.
close your eyes and pucker up, because I'm coming in.
But you know what? If you want to force your own hand, yeah, sure, ask. But maybe it's better to wait. If you want to wait more, you can. And again, if you're kind of like on a first date and you don't really have much of a relationship yet,
right?
And it's kind of like,
anyway, first dates,
can I kiss you?
Really hit and miss.
And like you actually have to go. Because mine was less about permission and more like a warning. Like,
sure, I'm coming in.
I think she was probably like, of course I want to kiss you.
Yeah.
So mine was less about question mark and more.
Right. Like,
stuff.
is this
like,
fine?
Is this okay?
As a thing, not like, are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you.
It was like, yeah.
Yeah. No, first dates would be tough.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you're kind of going, actually, question mark, is it okay if I kiss you?
Yeah.
Then it's probably like, don't.
Is it fair to say, just as a blanket rule, don't kiss on the first date?
Maybe.
Well, look.
There are people who do a lot more on their first date. Tom.
Right. But see, what I'd say is, if there's alcohol involved, I don't really care. Do whatever you want. Because that's what you're doing.
Right.
You know? Like, if you're at a bar, if your first date's like going to a bar or something,
that's your
then
lifestyle.
Well, yeah, I think you both know that, like, going back to one of your houses at the end of the night is an option, right? Like, I think you know what you're doing in that instance. But I guess I'm talking about, like, a breakfast date.
Yeah.
Like, if your first date's like a breakfast
or
a dinner, something like that.
You've gone for a dinner.
Yeah.
And then you've gone across the road at the traffic lights.
Yep.
And then you've gone for a walk around the the Esplanade.
Sure.
And then someone goes, I think this is a story. I think someone's told me the story, the exact same thing. I won't name them.
Good.
Not that they'll probably ever see this. But
probably not.
Maybe. She was telling me the guy asked her, and she was like, "Oh,
that's so awkward."
Like,
that poor girl, man.
She hated it. And I remember that being in the back of my mind when I had to kind of ask, but not really ask, and being like, I don't want to. It's something done in the wrong timing is a big deal.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's probably okay. You just got to get the timing right. Get the timing right.
It absolutely is.
You can ask, but make sure you've brought them to the right place before you ask that question.
You've tricked them into being in the correct place in the correct time, so you can do whatever you want.
That's what it's about. Wait,
hang on a second,
Tom.
No, yeah, I think you're right. I think if it's just a normal date, like if it's just like an actual first date, going for a kiss is such a huge call, and the girl might love it. Like if it's going really well, and you make the huge call of like going for a kiss, then maybe that's great.
Yeah,
but it just feels like you've got so much more to lose than you do have to gain. Because if you nail it and she's like, yeah, I wanted a kiss, then that's great. You've kissed, sweet. But if you go for it and she's like, what are you doing? That's done. You're never dating that girl, right? Like, isn't that the end of that forever? Because it would be so weird and awkward if you go for a kiss and she's like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, okay, I need to never see you again. I need to cut you completely out of my life. Please don't tell any of my friends. I'm a loser.
Yeah.
I'm a loser.
Run.
Yeah, you just run. You just get out of there.
Yeah, that's tough.
Screaming apologies as you go. I'm so sorry.
Well,
I'm an
really,
idiot.
really
I
sorry.
misread the signals.
Yeah. Don't misread things. Get them right.
Okay, so the question is, do you ask before you kiss? So I guess the answer is, if you're in a relationship, obviously not. First date,
If you're in a relationship, what do you mean?
like if you're dating.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Like if you've kissed before,
Yeah.
is my point. Don't.
Yeah, come
obviously
on.
not.
Chill out. Don't ask. Don't
If
keep
it's-
asking to kiss every time you need to kiss.
That'd be very annoying.
Can I? Yeah.
It's like in between kisses.
Is this a go?
Can I kiss?
Is this a go?
Can I kiss?
More?
Can I kiss?
More?
One more? One more for the road?
That's good.
First date, I think a good blanket rule is just don't kiss.
Don't kiss until it's
Just-
too long.
just
and
relax.
It's definitely okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because I feel like you've just got so much to lose on the first date if you kiss and she reacts badly. Because it means that you're never going to go on a second date with that girl. First date, don't kiss.
Yes.
Or maybe first date, ask.
It'd be better
Maybe
to
that's
leave
the
them
rule.
hanging. It'd be better to leave
Yeah,
them
I
hanging.
agree.
I think. And if they're clearly...
Because then you definitely get a second date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If they wanted to kiss and you were like...
Because they're like,
didn't.
that's what happened on the first date. So then it brings their mind to what could happen on the second date. And your mind may be there as well.
Yeah.
And if, you know, like...
Yeah,
If
I
you,
guess.
the trouble is when two people are in just different frames of mind.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Maybe you want different
When you
things.
both want to kiss, you can probably tell. Maybe.
I don't
That's
know.
not me.
Sometimes it's hard.
Oh.
Sometimes it is pretty hard.
Oh.
Especially like...
People just throw themselves at me. No.
it's so easy for me. Like, you struggle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it is pretty hard to, like, to tell what they want and where, like, what is, you know, just what the signals
I
are.
have a great movie for you.
I'm excited.
It's called What a Girl Wants.
Wow.
And we can watch it right after
After
this.
this.
Yeah.
Great. I might do some Googling as well and just see if there's, like...
Is that Amanda Bynes?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Anyway,
Pretty sure it is.
Blanket rule, don't kiss on the first date. Blanket rule 2, if you have to ask, it's probably a no. And I guess thirdly, just feel the situation out.
Don't feel the situation out.
Feel the girl. Hard cut.
No. Tell me, we're going back to the moon?
We're going back to the moon.
Why?
In 2022 or 20-something? 2020 something?
2020.
Because I think they're building a habitat.
I believe it.
I think.
That's
NASA
great.
said it recently.
We're building a habitat on the moon.
I think they might be.
What?
I think they actually might be doing something.
What does that mean, though?
Like building, like, you know, the Martian style?
Yeah, that's Mars.
Well, yeah, but I think that's what a habitat is.
Okay. Yeah,
So I think that's-
something like that.
They're doing
Okay.
something like that on the moon. Because it's going to be like a research place.
Dope.
That's so sick.
That is pretty cool. I'm very underwhelmed.
I would love to go to the moon.
I don't know why.
That's okay.
I want the...
Would you go to Mars?
Would I go to Mars? It'd be pretty cool.
So, I'm
I-
Elon Musk. Alright, let's roleplay this.
Oh, you're Elon Musk.
I'm Elon Musk. Yeah, I
What's
made
that
PayPal.
spell?
It's no big deal. It's probably my Musk.
Musk.
Call me Elon.
Elon. Same page. That was great.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you give me all of your money,
Yeah.
I can send you to Mars, and you can be the first man to like go to Mars.
$14, it's yours.
$14.50.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good speed.
Would you go to Mars?
Would I go to Mars?
Yeah. There's no guarantee that you'll survive. Like it's Mars.
I'd
Yeah.
have to have. I'd have to have
Yeah.
an intrinsic sense of purpose to be going to Mars because
Sure.
A, no people.
You'd go a little bit nuts.
Who do you love on? Who do you show love to? when
You'd
you're by
you'd
yourself?
have to make like
a volleyball.
a volleyball
Yeah.
or Jake Peralta in solitary confinement.
Yes, that's
making
right.
a mashed potato.
That's
maybe.
right. That's right. Exactly. That's what I mean. So I'm like purpose. Is that purely just because I want to say, hey, I'm the guy that lives on Mars.
I'm the Neil Armstrong of Mars.
So it's a bit of a title, isn't it?
Absolutely. First man on Mars?
So it's a title, but then I kind of go, yeah, but is that something I want? Is that something that's going to matter?
Sure.
Obviously, it matters to people. But what's my legacy? I didn't do anything. I went to Mars. I paid money to be the guy that went on Mars. And then what do? I research for the rest of my life. I don't think I'd do it.
Wow.
I think if there was some sort of space rescue,
yeah,
I'd do
Well, they're making a Space Force, right?
Space Force?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I actually am so surprised that it's taken this long to get a Space Force.
What do you mean a Space
Like
Force?
police force, firefighters, ambulance. No, I guess it's Defense Force.
That's so
Space Force.
What do you mean?
Like America, Trump came out and said, I'm going to make a Space Force.
That is the coolest thing ever.
It just seems so nuts that it's taken until 2019 before we've gone, like, before we've kind of appreciated that space is, like, a valuable
Space Force
thing.
Like, are they protecting us?
Well, I'd imagine it's going to be like America has, like, some spaceships up there. So that if Russia does it, it means that Russia can't just destroy America.
Oh, you mean like an army?
I don't know how. I mean, I think in the future,
it's like military
absolutely.
Stuff. It's military stuff.
I think so.
That's cool. Space Force. Like Air Force, but space.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think it's like Defense Force is
so
planets, Space Forces. And it might not be a literal spaceship. Like, it might be like technology or satellites or whatever. But like, think about how valuable space is for like invading a country or from like a Defense Force point of view.
It's pretty whacked that no one's thought of that until now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm kind of thinking, even from a sci-fi perspective, why is this a new idea that I'm having? In a world very similar to ours, there is just one country or even that we just have that kind of technology. Like, that's not even something we've really explored.
Can you imagine
a military force that could just attack from the top?
Can you imagine if you had a monopoly on space?
Whoa.
Like,
technically, we all can. I could go name a star after you now.
That's not a monopoly in any way.
Yeah, but I could name enough of them.
How much time have you got? Because I could
How
name
many
a lot of
stars would I
stars.
have to name to get a monopoly?
I think you
Because
could
that's
name
my-
all of the stars, and it still wouldn't be a monopoly.
Oh, darn.
You'd have a monopoly on naming stars, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's not really what I care about.
You don't care about that?
I don't think so.
Well, I don't care about going to Mars.
Good. All right, I have two things to say. First of all, just on the Space Force thing,
Yes.
it would be a huge resource for a country to control, like, space.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking like, just the edge of outer space, because, like, you would have so much power. If you controlled space, oh my god. That's like apocalypse level, like, you're going to just nuke the crap out of Russia, or Russia's going to nuke the crap out of America. And then on Mars, I think I'd definitely go to Mars.
You think you'd
And
go
I
to
think
Mars?
I think
Why?
I'd go to
You're
Mars.
so lonely.
I'm not lonely. I think I'd go to Mars because of the reasons that you wouldn't go to Mars. So, like, the title, like, I think you are a deeper man and able to be like, yeah, it'd be dope, but I actually want more than that. I don't think I'm there yet. I think I want the title
You want
and
time.
be like, hell yeah, I'm the first man on the Mars. And I know
The Mars.
that's what I'd call it. I'm the first man on Mars. I can call it what I want. And I think I know
In all your diary entries, the Mars.
the Mars, capital T, capital M, the
Okay.
Mars.
Yeah.
And I started calling myself the Tom as
The
well.
Tom.
It was really weird.
The Tom.
I think, well, I'm the only one on the planet. I'm the Tom.
Yeah, you are.
I
You're the
think
Adam. You're the Adam. But you're
I'm
Tom.
the Atom of Mars. Call me Tom.
Yeah.
I think I would probably regret going to Mars,
Yeah.
like, a day into the voyage.
Yeah.
But I think I'd still do it.
Just will do it. People are like,
Yeah, I think, like, once I was out there, like, alone, I'd be like, yeah, this isn't going to be good for me. I know that I'm going to get real.
because what's the point in growth
messed
of
up.
any of any
Yeah,
kind.
you won't.
There's no growth
There's
of
no
any kind.
character growth at
There's
all, I
zero.
don't think. Well, actually, maybe not. You would learn to be in solitude.
Yeah, you're self-reliant.
Yeah. Well, there's growth
What's
there.
the point in being... What's the point,
Yeah.
though?
No, I don't think
There's
there's a
zero
whole lot
point
of
when there's
point.
no one to be accountable to. Self-reliant.
But see, I also
In fact,
think
not a bird.
you wouldn't be... I'd imagine there'd be like a team.
But you could die on that planet and everyone would be like,
First man to die on Mars, though.
that's pretty cool.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's cool. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh man, it would be tough, but I think I'd do it.
You think so?
I think I would.
Oh, good on you.
I don't know if it's a good thing.
I think I could. Like I said, I think I could be a space missionary. Like if we discovered that there was...
Well, if the Space Force happens, they're going to need missionaries.
Well,
right?
in the space?
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
in the space? No, I don't, like in the station? Like the Space Force? No, I think I mean like if we discovered, because I don't know what this means. I don't know what another planet means for. Christianity as a... Like, what does that mean? What are the implications of that?
Are there any?
Well, I don't know. If you discover another planet...
But we know there's another planet.
No, with life.
Oh.
So there's life, there's another whole...
Well, it depends on the life, right?
Well, yeah. Is
If
it
it's
smart,
animals,
intelligent? Yeah.
It's
true.
fine. Because we've got animals.
That's true.
But I guess if you're saying that there's a more intelligent
Maybe.
species, then I guess that does
Does that call for...
dismissal.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I think if
Like, do you go... Oh,
that, I wonder what that does to like.
I guess
all
that comes to
religions.
communication. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm like.
If it's like, let's say that an ultra intelligent alien species,
Yeah, like the Crystal Skull stuff.
yeah, comes in.
Yeah.
Even though that was a terrible movie, let's say they come
Actually,
in.
really
It actually
bad.
ruined the franchise a little bit
Slightly.
because it's just like, why,
I don't know.
why did you do this?
I don't know.
Harrison Ford is just trying to do his thing.
He's just
And
going
you
about
do
his
this.
life, and everyone keeps
So
pulling him
bad.
back into stuff.
So yeah, they do. They
It
really
was,
do.
It was really bad. Like, I watched it recently. It's on Netflix now.
Wow.
And I watched Raiders,
Yep.
Last Crusade.
Yep.
Didn't finish Temple of Doom because that's not the best one of the original trilogy.
Sure.
And then I just went Crystal Skull, and it was so sad. It's just like,
Oh yeah.
I knew I hated it, but then I wanted to know why again. And I was like,
Like I think
what
the
was
problem.
the point? Okay, yeah, go.
I think the problem with it is that the plot, like the end plot, isn't necessarily a great story point.
Yeah.
But then the actual CG of it also is like trash.
Yeah. Well done.
Call
Well
myself.
done.
Is sh-
No! You have to beep that.
I'll beep it. Although it's a meme, so maybe I'll keep it. But yeah,
No,
I'll beep
you
it.
won't.
I'll beep it. But you know what I mean?
Can't control you.
Like,
Yeah. I think I realised the point where it went bad.
yeah.
It was going really well. Cool things, cool setup.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's not great CG. And also, questionable nuke scene. The nuke
That's
is cool,
right.
but the fridge, I always go, oh,
I forgot about that.
you should be dead, even just from blunt force trauma. Even if
Yeah.
the fridge survived, falling
It's
out
a
of the
freaking
sky
nuke, man.
in a fridge,
Yeah.
smacks head.
And see, that's a bit of a trope, right? It's like the Superman catching Lois Lane. Is that the girl?
Yeah,
You see it. Someone's falling out of a building and Superman catches him.
yeah. Ouch.
They're still gonna die.
Ouch. Yeah,
He's freaking catching them.
yeah,
Like, his arms are essentially the concrete there.
yeah. That's true. Actually, you're right.
All their organs go splat against their skull
Ow.
and back and whatever,
You're
right?
gonna steal.
He's literally steel.
Ouch.
But
Oh,
see,
that'd
I
be awful. Wouldn't that just be gritty?
just like, ugh! She's like just crumpled in his arms. He's like, I saved her. I'm pretty good.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah.
See, I had a similar issue with Interstellar.
Oh, I love Interstellar.
I love Interstellar. And I wanted to love it even more until the whole plot is, it's love, baby.
No,
It's all love.
you're missing it. You don't understand.
Okay, explain it to me then.
This is a great video. You can hard cut to me showing you a video at the very end, and you'd be like, Okay, maybe I still feel like it. I still feel like it doesn't sit right with me.
This is what I struck. Okay, let me say my. Don't show me the video. I'll watch it though, but not now.
Sure.
But this is my problem with it, right? It's such a scientific movie. Mm-hmm. And they kind of build their whole thing around like visualizing very scientific ideas. Things like the Tesseract and like wormholes and like different dimensions and special relativity. They freaking nailed that.
Cool. That's really cool.
And it can be quite a difficult concept to understand.
Yeah.
How like the speed you're going impacts time.
Yeah.
Like if you're far away from somewhere going at a different speed, you'll come back and they'll be older or younger than you. That's a weird concept. It makes sense if you know the concept. But for them to explain it in a movie in an entertaining way is an art, right? That's kind of an art form.
Yeah.
So they nailed like so much.
Yeah.
So then it was all like, and the score by Hans Zimmer, oh my god. It's like arguably one of the best scores I've ever heard, right?
So, yeah.
And like the spoken word bit where the poem, do not go gentle in this. Good night.
Good night.
Oh my lord. Like just
Rage.
Right. And it's so like perfect for that.
Yeah.
It was just perfect, right?
It was.
They just nailed it.
Which is such a shame because it's, I mean, not even for me, but everyone else. It's so 50-50 split because all of that stuff was just so good.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just go, but it still just lost me at the end.
Yeah.
Which is what you're saying.
Because you had all of this perfection, essentially, and then you get to the end, and it's just Maddie McConaughey.
Yeah.
It's love! Love guides me through the Tesseract! As he's, like, flying around and, like, sending a code through a watch, and... You know what I mean? It's like any other... Like, couldn't they just have said that the center of the black hole was a Tesseract, and he was able to...
Yeah.
Figure it out. Like, why do you have to bring, like, love into it?
Yeah, I think...
Love is a chemical in your brain.
Well, that's what I mean. I think that's the point. It wasn't love as a concept that actually formed it. But essentially, it's kind of what's happening. It was more of a statement going, oh, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. For some reason, though, I loved it. I don't know why. And I still don't really get it. I still don't really understand the whole part of what he's trying to do. But I did watch this video and it was like, oh, okay. That's a bit more active. But I still don't know.
Oh, man. I was so sad.
Were you?
I really was.
That sucks.
And I was in denial for a little bit.
You were like...
Because I was like, no, that's fine. Like, it's okay. But now I'm like, I haven't seen it recently, so it's like, I can kind of look at it with a bit more of an objective eye and just be like...
That sucks, dude.
That's not...
I lost a lot of people.
Come on. It's like, you were so close to a great, perfect film.
It might have just been the script. Might have just been the language, I reckon. I reckon he could have gotten away with it if he didn't say it was love. But
yeah, I actually agree.
Something else.
I think even like the idea of love, if they just explained what that actually means, like what do you mean by love?
That's what I mean. I don't think it's what people think.
Yeah,
not the airy fairy emotion. I think it's there. It was something physical and tangible, and he's just associating that with his daughter and being like, "There's that's like," and referring to that as the love, but not being like. The center of the black hole is love. That's not what I don't think he was trying to say that at all.
Yeah.
But you're right. I think it just came out a bit clunkily. Like, even with Anne Hathaway, there's a part where she's talking about her guy who she wanted to see. And she's referring to love as well, almost alluding to the ending. Just being like, it's the only constant across all of these things.
See, that's dumb.
Gravity, and it's the only constant. That no matter where I would be, even if I were on a planet and there was relative time happening, I'm not changing in here. I still have that connection.
So what?
Alright.
So freaking what? And also,
go to Mars!
You
go to Mars!
You are changing.
You stay there by yourself!
You are changing. What, you think that love will be exactly the same?
That's true. Look, to be honest...
Get out of my face, man.
Look, I think most people's understanding of love is a bit different to how it's being pitched. I don't know.
But see, I also think there's a trope in film where it's like, love conquers all.
Yeah.
You know? A single tear rolled off the cheek and it's like, she's alive again, or like the kiss of life, right? It's like, no, love beats everything. And that's why when they brought that kind of concept, even if it's not that concept, but it's like a parallel concept.
Sure.
It's like, come on, man.
Don't
hit the trope. Don't hit
you think
it.
It was too tropey.
Yeah. Yes, I absolutely do. I think the concept of love is the answer. Love solves it all. Like, leave
and that's what I mean. I don't think it actually was. Don't talk to me. Never show your face in this town again.
I still love the movie.
No, but I think that's what I mean. I think
bad.
it's not the love that everyone thought it was meant to be.
Right.
I think it's not that.
Okay.
I think it's not that at all.
Okay.
I think it's different. But
right. Then they did it.
I think it was. Just, I think they just did. They just explained it badly.
Yeah. All right, so this.
Go, get on it straight
We're
away.
going to do. We've got 3 minutes of recording left. I'm going to do a quick show and tell because we're talking about 4 dimensions.
Can I ask questions? No, don't worry about it.
You can ask questions.
Go.
You ready?
Yeah. 3 minutes. Bubble wrap.
See this little guy?
What the heck? Oh, it's so cool.
This is the 3D shadow of a 4D object. So in the 4th dimension, see how it intersects itself?
Yeah.
In the 4th dimension, that wouldn't intersect itself. So you know how in the 3D world, our shadows are 2D.
Yeah.
Right? So in a 4D world, the shadows would be 3D. Inside?
Inside?
Well, yeah, because think about it. Like, if it's not intersecting itself in the 4th dimension.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is a 3D.
You're going to need to, like, zoom.
Yeah, I might have to take a photo or something.
No.
But this is where it intersects. Like, if I hold my hands up like this, the shadow, they'll be intersecting.
Yeah.
But there's a gap.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Because we've got this axis.
Yeah, sure.
Whereas the shadow only has this axis.
Right.
And this axis.
Yeah.
So this is a shadow, the 3D shadow of a 4D object, where in the 4th dimension, there's another space where it doesn't need to intersect itself.
Right.
Because it's got another axis to go into.
Okay.
But we can only understand and see 3D.
Yeah.
So it has to intersect itself for it to be a single face. Like, this is a single surface, right?
Yeah.
Because it goes in here, then it goes out here, and then if you're an ant, you would be able to walk from in here all the way around the whole thing. Like, that's how they explain it.
Right.
Like, if you're a 4D ant,
yep,
you would be able to walk through here, and then all the way out, and then back inside. Like, it's got one face.
Right.
It's a three. Do you know what a Mobius strip is?
No, I don't.
Okay, you know how you get like a bit of cut, like a rectangle, you twist it and then you glue the ends together, and it's got like one.
Yeah, sure.
It's got one edge but 2 faces or something.
Yeah, sure.
Well, this is I think it's 2 Mobius strips.
Okay.
Glued together.
Right.
And then you get a 3D.
Cool.
It's called a Klein bottle.
Cool. That's really
well
cool.
worth looking up. They're
That
dope.
is really cool.
So my friend Emily bought me that, which is just one of the best presents I've ever gotten. Man. It's just the dopest little thing, and I keep it in a little box in my room.
I'm getting that feeling that I'm about to get a nosebleed.
Yep. It's so sick, man.
Wow.
It's so sick.
Very cool.
3D shadow. All right, we're done.
Close out in case we have no time. Bye.
Love you lots. Thanks for
See you
watching.
soon.
We'll talk to you later.
I'm doing that a lot this video.
Love you, bye. Pow, baby!
That's just how we shut it off.
Yeah. Isn't that